Hey guys, so today we are going to be working on the first step of the versatility bag, which is the straps. So you're going to need stitch markers. I suggest a ton of them. Obviously not this many. There's a lot here. But you do need quite a few. They are helpful. They're going to help us count. I suggest, so you would also need weight for yarn. So worsted weight yarn. I'm using cotton. I love this cotton in the color 230 Woods. So I love this cotton in the color 230 Woods. I really like cotton for this bag. It's not going to stretch as much. Obviously, you're more than welcome to do it in whatever type of yarn your heart desires. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast on 5. So whatever cast on you enjoy using, rock on with your socks on. I like to make a slip stitch, tighten it up on my needle, and then I like to do the knit cast on. I think it stretches nicely without overstretching. I like it because it's simple. It's already a motion that your hand is used to doing as a knitter, because you're literally making a knit stitch. It's easy. To me, it's probably the best cast on that I've come across yet. So what you do, if you don't know how to do it, is you slip in like you're going to knit, wrap your yarn around like you would, bring it back out, and instead of leaving it on this needle, you're going to rotate it and slide it onto your other needle. Slide it back onto that left needle. So again, we're going to go in, wrap around just like we would when we're knitting, slide it on, rotate it, and turn it back onto the left needle. Go in, do it as if you're going to knit, pull it out, rotate, slide it back onto the left. We're going to do this one more time because we need a cast on of 5. Doop, doop. Okay. Cast on of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to start by knitting. So we're going to knit this. We're going to knit across. Sorry guys, YouTube does not let me play music. So here we go. All right, now we've knit across. We're going to turn our work and we're going to purl back across. This is called the stockinette. We are stockinette stitching. When the right side is a knit and the wrong side is a purl, it is the stockinette stitch. So we're going to do this. We're not going to split our yarn like silly gooses. And we're going to continue to do our purls all the way across. We're going to finish this purl. God. And then we're going to, don't look at my mess. It's fine. We're going to we're going to knit again. So we're just going to knit again, knit across. All right. Turn your work. Purl again. We are going to do this until we have 90. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get us to 10 and I'm going to show you how I like to count. So, see you in a minute. Okie dokie. So, we have our first 10 on, and I'm going to show you guys how, there's 2 different ways to count this. You could also use a row counter. There are clicky ones, there are ones that look like chains. There's like a bajillion ways to do it. Sometimes you could like go, okay, so I did row 1, row 2, row 3, 4, 4, you know what I mean? You can do it that way. But if you're looking at your work and you want to count it, which does come, it does come in handy sometimes, there's 2 ways to do it. You could count the V's, which is what a lot of people do. So they'll go 1, there's a V right here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. There's a V right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you could count the V's. It is a little bit tricky coming right off the cast off to see that V. It is a little tricky to see that V. What I like to do is flip my work, and I like to count the purl bumps. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you could very well do it that way too. As you go, you will be able to navigate like what way is best for you, what way you enjoy. It may change as you grow into like a more advanced knitter. So now that we have our first 10 rows on, we are going to grab a stitch marker, and you're going to want to put this someplace that makes sense to you. So for me, a lot of times I will slip it over one of these purls because I know, okay, that's my 10th purl. Some people will do it to the side here, and they'll say, okay, this is my 10th row, so I'll slip it onto the side here. If I were you guys, I would not do this, because like not to the side yet, because it's going to be hard for you to keep track of like exactly where that is. So you could take it and put it into one of the V's, and then okay, this is my, as I fiddle with it, this is my 10th V, and then I'm going to count up. You could do it that way as well. I really like to put it in the back of the purl bump. It doesn't pester me back there. And then I know, okay, boom. This is my 10th purl. I know. Here we go. So we are going to do this until we have a count of 90. And then I will see you guys back here. Okie dokie. You guys are quite fast at this. So it's time to cast off. We have our 90. We've counted that 60,000 times just to make sure. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Also, it is going to bow like this, guys. It is perfectly fine. It is fine. It's going to be your strap. So you're good. If you don't like it bowing, you can wet block it straight. But eventually it's fine. Like, it's almost going to like I-cord up on you, and that's a good thing. Like, it'll be a good handle, I promise. So let's cast off. And for casting off, just like casting on, there's 56 bajillion different ways to do it. Casting off, there's 56 bajillion ways to do it. The easiest way is the way that we're going to do it. We don't need this to stretch fancy. We don't need this to do like little designy things. This is utility. It's a great cast off. So we're going to knit Then we're going to knit the next one. And then this stitch right here, we're going to slide over there. We're going to slide it over its buddy. Swoop. It's playing leapfrog. And then we're going to knit this next one. And then we're going to leapfrog this guy over this guy. Swoop. Knit this guy. Leapfrog this guy over this guy. And then if you guess that we're going to knit this last stitch and then leapfrog, you would be right. So knit your last stitch, leapfrog over this guy, swoop. Now, this is what I like to do. Is it maybe by the book? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know all the rules of knitting. But I like to leave enough of a tail that I could either weave in, or in this case, we're going to be using it to sew on. We kind of should have left a little bit of, this is plenty big though, I think, to sew in. So we're going to leave a nice long tail, and we're going to take our sharp implement of wonder, whatever yours looks like. Maybe don't take off your nail with it. And then I like to go through the hoop, grab my yarn, and just zoop it up. And then you've cast it off. Ta-da! You've made your first strap. Now go make another one. And then we will, once you're done your counting, once you're done your strap, you can take off your stitch markers. They're no longer, you obviously don't need them. It's done. So, yep. Go ahead and make your other strap, and then I will see you at the next one, and we will start making the actual bag, starting with the base. I'll see you there.